he had, I was twisted. I was tore up for a couple of days. It just took me by surprise. Cause we was just with him. We was just with him. You know what I'm saying? He was just with us. We was just hanging out with him. And I didn't see, not expecting to see a stamp saying AIDS all on his body, but I couldn't see near sign. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Not even a sickness like coughs or nothing.
Imagine a scandal so wild it could unravel the glittery facade of Hollywood's elite. Young Miami's Bombshell claims against Diddy, alleging he passed HIV to her and a slew of others, have ignited a firestorm that's got the internet in a chokehold. From her raw ex rants to whispers of a 30-year-old secret, linking Diddy to Eazy-E, this saga is packed with twists that'll leave you stunned. We're diving deep into the accusations, the names, the courtroom drama, and the online chaos fueling it all. Buckle up, because this story is about to take you on a ride. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share to keep up with every jaw-dropping update.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like, having, like, a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You wanna know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
He didn't stop doing what he's done.
An advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue me.
What pushes someone to air out a hip-hop titan in front of millions? In early 2025, young Miami, whose real name is Carisha Brownlee, let loose a torrent of accusations against Diddy, claiming he infected her with HIV. The City Girls rapper wasn't playing, calling him out for allegedly putting her health in danger while sneaking around with countless others. Her ex posts were like a gut punch, raw, angry, and dripping with betrayal. For years, she'd been Diddy's biggest cheerleader, flaunting their tight bond like a badge of honor. But something snapped, and it wasn't just about hurt feelings. Fans were floored, not only by the HIV bombshell, but by her dropping a list of men, some of the biggest names in rap and Hollywood, who she says Diddy infected too. Whispers of leaked texts, courtroom testimonies, and even videos are swirling, turning this into more than gossip. It's a full-on crisis. Social media's buzzing with speculation, and ex posts are piling up with alleged receipts. Miami's not just spilling tea, she's pouring out a whole pot. But what lit the fuse? It wasn't just Diddy's alleged cheating. Something way more personal sent her over the edge. What's more gut-wrenching than learning your ex might have changed your life forever? Finding out through a new romance? Word on X is that young Miami's meltdown kicked off after a bombshell moment with a new man, rumored to be NFL star Stefon Diggs. Sources claim that after splitting from Diddy, Miami jumped into a new relationship and things heated up fast. But here's the kicker. Her new guy reportedly pushed for a routine health test, and the results allegedly came back positive for HIV. Picture the moment, going from living your best life to a truth that flips your world upside down. Fans on X say Stefon was spooked and cut things off quick, leaving Miami to pick up the pieces. That's when she hit X, dragging Diddy for filth and accusing him of endangering her future. But was it just heartbreak driving her, or something bigger? Posts on X hint she was already suspicious, especially after Diddy's trial exposed his wild lifestyle. Some say she was jealous of his other flings, but others argue she's sounding an alarm. Either way, her claims point to a web of secrets, and her list of names is about to pull back the curtain on who else might be caught up. Who else? Before young Miami's X posts set the internet ablaze, fans were already whispering about Diddy's health. It started back in 2024 during his court appearances, when eagle-eyed viewers noticed he looked off, skinnier, almost gaunt. Social media erupted with theories. Was it just the stress of his legal battles, or something deeper? By February 2025, the rumors hit overdrive when unverified reports claimed Diddy was rushed to a hospital from prison. Posts on X suggested a medical test confirmed what some had suspected: HIV. No official records have surfaced, but the chatter grew louder. Fans dug up old clips, pointing to Diddy's party-heavy lifestyle, those infamous freak-offs filled with baby oil and wild nights, as a red flag. Some even compared his weight loss to others who'd faced similar health battles. But it wasn't just about Diddy's health. Young Miami's claims turned up the heat, alleging he wasn't just dealing with his own issues, but passing them to others. And when she started naming names, the internet went into a frenzy. Who was on her list, and how far did this go? The answer might stretch back decades, and it's messier than anyone expected. When Young Miami started dropping names, it was like a bomb went off. Her list of men allegedly infected by Diddy wasn't just juicy gossip. It was a seismic shock that could rewrite hip-hop history. First up, Craig Mack, the first artist signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records. Mack, who passed in 2018 from HIV-related complications, was allegedly coerced into an intimate relationship with Diddy, according to Miami. She claims he wanted to expose Diddy, but was silenced with threats. Then there's Will Smith, with Miami tying his 2016 split from Jada Pinkett Smith to Diddy's influence. She alleges Will contracted HIV from Diddy, reviving old blind items about their secret meetups.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
And then there's Saucy Santana, Miami's close friend, who she says wasn't just involved with Diddy, but was pimped out to others at those notorious freak-off parties. Jane Doe's courtroom testimony backs this, describing Santana's role as an escort at these events. Each name came with alleged receipts, leaked texts, court documents, even whispers of videos. But Miami's not stopping there. She's teased more names, dropping them in batches like grenades, and the trial's only adding fuel, with witnesses like Cassie Ventura and Jane Doe painting a grim picture of Diddy's world. But how did this all start? The rumors point to a name from hip-hop's past, and it's a doozy. Could Diddy's story trace back 30 years to a rap legend? Whispers on X and in blogs point to Eazy-E, who passed in 1995 from AIDS-related pneumonia. Some claim Diddy caught HIV from an alleged relationship with Eazy before the East Coast-West Coast rap beef kicked off. It's a wild theory. Two hip-hop giants, linked not just by music, but by a secret that might have sparked their rivalry. The timeline's suspicious. Eazy's death came as Diddy was climbing the charts, and some point to Diddy's cold reaction to Eazy's passing in old footage with Biggie Smalls as a clue. Others go darker, suggesting Diddy may have targeted Eazy after learning about his health, though no solid proof backs this up. What's eerie is the pattern. Eazy's death, like Kim Porter's and others tied to Diddy, was linked to pneumonia, fueling conspiracies of foul play. BG Knockout, a former associate, even claimed Eazy was unalived over his status. True or not, these rumors cast a long shadow over Diddy's past. But if he was spreading this for decades, who else knew, and why did they stay quiet? The answer lies in a web of fear and control that's only now unraveling. What happens when you try to cross a mogul like Diddy? Young Miami says you get shut down hard. Craig Mack's story is the most chilling. Before his 2018 death, he hinted at threats from a powerful man, widely believed to be Diddy, for wanting to spill the truth about his health. Miami claims Diddy forced Mack into silence, threatening his career and safety. But Mack wasn't alone. Jane Doe's testimony about Diddy's freak-off parties, described in court as drug-fueled nights of coercion and exploitation, paints a picture of control. Young artists like Saucy Santana were allegedly pulled into this world, with Santana reportedly knowing about Diddy's status, but staying loyal, even snitching on others to prove it. These parties, detailed in trial documents, weren't just wild. They were power plays, with Diddy allegedly calling the shots. Witnesses like Cassie Ventura and former assistants have testified about a culture of sphere where speaking out could cost you everything. Miami's breaking that silence, but it's burning bridges. Her claims have the industry rattled and the trials exposing even more, with over 45 freak-offs documented between 2021 and 2024. But at what cost is she speaking out? The fallout's getting uglier by the day. Spilling secrets like Young Miami's doesn't come cheap. Leaking someone's medical status isn't just messy, it's a legal minefield, potentially violating laws like HIPAA. Word on X is that Will Smith is gearing up to sue, furious that his name was dragged into this. If true, Miami could face serious consequences, maybe even jail time. But the public's just as ruthless. Fans are split. Some hail her as a hero exposing a public health crisis, while others see a scorned ex out for revenge. Her motives are cloudy. Was she betrayed by Diddy's cheating? Or is she genuinely warning others? The backlash is heating up, with Santana clapping back on X, denying her claims and accusing her of disloyalty. Meanwhile, Diddy's team is staying quiet, but the pressure is building. The trials brought even more heat, with prosecutors presenting evidence like flight records and explicit videos tied to the freak-offs. Miami's promised more names, but each reveal risks bigger trouble. And then there's the online chaos. Content creators on YouTube and TikTok are turning her claims into viral clickbait, often mixing truth with wild conspiracies. Some even falsely tied TD Jakes to Diddy's mess, prompting legal pushback. What's fueling this frenzy and how's it shaping the story? The internet's turned Diddy's trial into a circus, and Young Miami's claims are the main act. Content creators on YouTube, TikTok, and X aren't just reporting. They're spinning narratives, some true, some pure fiction. With no cameras allowed in the courtroom, creators like Justin Shepard of A Just Authentic of Crime are filling the gap, breaking down testimony and offering context. But others are cashing in on misinformation. Fake videos claiming Sheila testified about a prince warning against Diddy racked up millions of views before being debunked. AI-generated thumbnails and voiceovers, like those from What Is My Star Worth, have spread lies about Tiara Jakes and others, linking them to Diddy's alleged crimes. These posts, viewed over 1 million times, thrive on shock value, turning real pain into clickbait. Jakes is now fighting back, seeking to unmask these creators through court filings. Meanwhile, trial testimony from Cassie Ventura and Jane Doe details a darker reality, alleged assaults, coercion, and a culture of silence. The online noise makes it harder to separate fact from fiction, but it's clear Miami's claims have struck a nerve. Is she exposing a truth or feeding the chaos? One thing's certain, this saga is far from over. Young Miami's accusations have ripped open a Pandora's box, exposing a trail of secrets that could reshape hip-hop's legacy. Mack, Will Smith, Saucy Santana, the names alone make you question everything. Toss in a 30-year-old link to Eazy-E and the stakes feel higher than ever. The trials only deepen the drama, with witnesses like Cassie and Jane revealing a world of control and fear. But what's driving Miami? Is she a whistleblower, risking it all to protect others, or an ex settling scores? The truth's murky, but the impact's undeniable. Diddy's empire is crumbling, and Hollywood's on edge. The online frenzy, from viral conspiracies to courtroom leaks, is making it harder to find the truth. But one question lingers. Who else is on Miami's list, and what's next? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you buy her story, or is this all a revenge? Check out our next video for the latest on this wild saga. Stay locked in, because this is just the beginning.